Happy Wednesday, April 12th. I got it right today. I got the right day and I got the right date. April 12th, 2022. Nah, just kidding. 2023. I know where I'm at. Hey, we're in the second quarter. And this is the quarter where I think crypto is going to pump up. And we saw Bitcoin go over $30,000. Everybody's excited. It's $30,000. The rest of the crypto market kind of went up and then it dropped back down a little bit. So Bitcoin is still leading the way. Litecoin is yet to see that major breakout up against Bitcoin leading into the halving this year. I'm going to stick to that prediction, $240 Litecoin by June 17th-ish, before July. For that pre-halving pump. So we'll see what happens. You know, almost 3 times where it's at right now. That'd be 270 3 times. So I think it's still in the cards until I'm proven wrong. I'm going to look at the cycles, look at the history of what has happened, look at the past for guidance. Just my opinion. I'm just looking. I still think we're on a 4-year crypto cycle, more or less. I mean, give or take a few months. So I think you'll see the big run-up, the real run-up in crypto again, that retail coming into it, all that FOMO, fear of missing out, all of the media, Bitcoin is going to go to $1 million, all that stuff. I think you'll see that probably at the end of next year, beginning of 2025, that time frame. Where it's at, I don't know. Could be July of next year to July of 2025. Who knows? It could be later. But probably in that window. So I still think we're at a mid-cycle, kind of in the middle of that 2-year out of the 4-year cycle right now. And I think this year we should see some good moves up. I got to watch what's going on here. We got road crews out, traffic backed up. Looks like they're sweeping, they're cleaning the sides, and yeah, okay, and they're scooping. Wow, they're scooping the rocks off the road. Look at this backup. This is crazy. You don't see this here, and that's why I live here. I can't imagine being in a hurry right now. That would be a big problem. I just can't. I think of the cities, and I think of Chicago. That's the nearest city. And I don't know how people live there. My wife and my daughter and a friend went to Chicago, like a couple weeks ago, and just outrageous, the cost of everything. Absolutely ridiculous. The food, parking, sickening. You get a hotel, you got to pay for parking. It's not included. Everything's at a premium. And I just looked, Chicago, and I don't know since when, but they've lost 166,000 people in the last, I don't know, year or 2 years, last census, I don't know. But they're negative. Chicago's losing people. And it's no wonder, because you see who they just elected as mayor. They had Beetlejuice before, I can't even think of her name, Lori Lightfoot. It's like you can't make these stage names up. So we had Lori Lightfoot, the liberal, and just complete lack of leadership. Man, we got some alliteration going today, a lot of L's. And this new guy, his name is Brandon Johnson or something. Let's go, Brandon. I mean, even worse. He talks about defunding police and all these things. I mean, if you're a police officer in Chicago and, you know, say you've been on the force for 15 years, 20 years, and you're thinking, man, I just got to get out and get my retirement. I just got to get out of here, but I can't quit. I'm stuck. They're defunding me. They don't have any respect for me anymore. They're tying my hands. And I mean, just imagine being in that situation and the frustration level. I just can't. I don't know. You got to see this stuff coming, I guess. You know, and I feel bad for the people that are in that position, that feel like they're locked in. And this is like all of society. Anybody who's in a position where their future, freedom, happiness, whatever you want to call it, I got the shadows going on today, sorry. But their future happiness is tied to a dollar-based system, tied to the rigged vampire casino financial system that we have now. I feel bad for those people. I really do. I mean, I saw long ago when I first started working, right? I'm just like, I'm not going to see Social Security, even though it's coming out of my paycheck, for the last 30 plus years. I knew I would never get it. I just knew, because I knew the financial system was a Ponzi scheme. I didn't define it at the time, but I knew it when I was young that this just doesn't feel right. This feels unsustainable. This, you know, everything that goes up so fast in price and it outpaces how much you make. I mean, to me, I innately knew that this can't work. Now it can, but you got to game the system. You got to basically get ahead of it and take chances, take risks, and get into more speculative assets. And, you know, just sitting them, you don't always win. All right, just put your money in the stock market, it'll be fine. Yeah, it will be fine, but what happens when it crashes? At that moment, you have to get out. Imagine if you retired in 2008 and you're like, oh, I got all this money. Or, you know, 1999, hey, I'm retiring in 2000. And then the whole thing implodes and you lose, you know, more than half your wealth. And it just, absolutely crazy. People will say, that's what happens in crypto. Well, I mean, it's a lot shorter time frame, and that's what I'm talking about, these 4-year cycles, to where if you've got a 4-year time frame, you'll be fine. Really, even 2 years in most cases. But let's say you got a 4-year time frame. Let's say 5 years. If you've got a 5-year time frame, this thing is, this phone mount needs to be tightened, I think. Let's say you got a 5-year time frame for investing in crypto, and I don't look at it as an investment necessarily. I look at it as the new form of money that we're going to need and we're going to use, and that's available right now. So if you're not using it, you're just feeding a beast system. So don't do it. You've got a way to opt out now. Don't be looking at this, well, Fed now, you know, Fed now is going to make things more efficient. And yeah, it will, but it's still centralized. You've got the opportunity to opt out now, and you could have done that in 2009, January 3rd, when Bitcoin, the first block was mined. But, you know, you got to prove its case. So, you know, after a few years, it would be pretty obvious. Then Litecoin comes along, been running for over 11 years. And you got all these other cryptocurrencies. You've got opportunities to opt out. DigiByte, love DigiByte, okay? Had somebody say, why don't you talk about DigiByte more? And I'm like, I drive a Digibug. I can't talk about crypto all the time. Today just happens to be one of those videos where I'm talking about crypto and the world itself. But you've got an opportunity now just to opt out. And that's what I like about cryptocurrency. I don't have to wait for a system. I don't have to wait for the quantum financial system to save us and, you know, St. Germain and all these things. You know, it'd be great. But I'm not waiting for it. I don't trust any of it. I trust the math. I trust crypto because it is math-based. And that's where I put my energy, because I've got the opportunity to do that right now. And so next week, I'll have some Litecoin on my wallet when I go to the Oklahoma City meetup. You know, the Team Mighty charity event. On Friday, the 21st, we have a live happy hour. Litecoin Lisa and I will be doing a live happy hour at the event location on Friday. Get your tickets. Go to clintwestwood.net. Breaking my voice here. clintwestwood.net. Big link at the top. 2023 events. Click on that big link. You'll see all the details. How do you buy tickets for the happy hour? How do you buy tickets for the charity event? It goes to a great person who's, you know, Mame Crypto. She used to be on Lisa's show, Litecoin Lisa's show, every Monday. Great person. Known her since 2018. Anyway, does just amazingly positive person who has cancer. And, you know, so all the funds go to her. It's going to, you know, help her. So anyway, come to that event. I mean, it's going to be a great time. Come to the happy hour event on Friday, the 21st of next week. Next week. We're like, what, 9 days away. Probably be driving the Digibug. Take a picture with the Digibug. Clint Westwood. Got my Westwood shirt on, actually. Westwood 2020. Come to that event, look at all the details. LitecoinLisa.net or ClintWestwood.net, and click the big thing at the top, 2023 Happy Hour Roadshow events. And you go to Lisa's channel or LitecoinLisa.net, and she's got an events. Click on that. It'll show you how do you get involved in this? How do you do this? How do you participate? Come meet us. I know a lot of people are coming. Can't wait to see y'all. I'm going to get a big hug. So I'll be loading up my phone with a little bit of Litecoin. If you don't have a Litecoin wallet, if you don't have any crypto in your possession, I will send you Litecoin. I've got the cards, you write it down, we'll open up a wallet. Boom, you got it. I'll send you Litecoin. You'll see how quick it is. You'll have it in your possession. You got sound money for the digital age. Nobody can control it. You control it. No banks, no central governments. You can do whatever you want with it. And so that's the beauty of Litecoin. And it's just a matter of right now, we've got the tools in place to win. We just have to educate people so that they understand there is an option. There is a way to opt out of the vampire casino, and teach them about cryptocurrencies. Whatever cryptocurrencies, they're going to resonate with whatever. Some people are going to say, "No, I want Bitcoin. I just want to hold it. I just want to lock it up. I don't want to spend it. And it's my retirement. It's my savings plan. I'm not touching it." And that's fine. People want the best of both worlds, kind of like silver. You know, you got a utilitarian purpose and a store of value. It's useful and it's needed, and there's a scarce supply of it. No, that's Litecoin. It's quick. It's very usable. It's a great payment system. It's got privacy built into it. MWeb, Mimblewimble, been running for over 11 years nonstop, the network. So, and then it's got a scarce supply, 84 million, as opposed to Bitcoin's 21 million. So there's only so much of it to go around. DigiByte, super fast. If you want to use it for payments, boom, 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 boom. You know, it's just the 15-second blocks, you know, transaction blocks. Pick your crypto. I was just going to say, pick your poison. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it is anymore. Everything's possibly toxic. There's spring today, clear day. I was telling my daughter, I said, look, see that? Those are new ones. Those are the old ones. And see how they're turning into clouds. Clear day. I said, it's going to be cloudy by the end of the day because of that. Artificial cloud creation. And what's in it? What's in it? What's coming out of the back end of that plane? Well, not good things come out of back ends of things. Just saying. And so, yeah, that's what's happening right now. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, as long as they can print unlimited money and create money out of nothing, you're going to have crap like that happen. And you wonder why I don't want to participate in that vampire system. Because if they can create all the money they want, as long as we give it value, they're going to keep doing stuff like that and spraying you. Keep loading up the plane and dumping it all over you. And you're putting fluoride in the water, doing all the things, you know, creating 3-letter agencies, you know, adding more agents so that they can come track and trace you, you know, arming them, but taking away the arms from the people. You got unlimited resources, you do unlimited bad things. That's what happens. That's where we're at. So quit using their vampire poker chips in their casino. Exit that casino. I've been talking about all those things that you can do to exit that casino, and that's what you do. Start using Litecoin, Bitcoin, DigiByte, Dogecoin, all the coins that you like. Use them and take all your money out of the old system that you can. All your resources out of that old system while it still has some value, because the rest of the world is starting to say, I really don't want the dollar. No thanks. Use this other stuff. Use it while you can, because it's going to be gone and it's going to have no purchasing power. Milk it for everything it's worth. Extract that energy out of that vampire casino and put it into sound money for the digital age and start using it. Use it. I mean, it's a payment network. These are beautiful payment networks that handle it, and they just work. Use them. Use them. I mean, if you don't use them, it's just you're talking crap. Oh, yeah, it's great. It's great. It's peer electronic currency. Okay, well, how do you know? Have you ever done it? Or are you just sitting on it? You know, something to think about. You can save it, but you can use it too. I'm saying it's money. It's an exchange of value and energy. Use it. I saw Dave Ramsey, you know, Dave Ramsey, the financial guru, you know, that everybody, oh, this is how you get out of debt. This is what you do. Buy my course. Give me a break. I saw some clips, and I don't know how old they were, where he's talking about Bitcoin and saying it's the Iraqi dinar of I don't know what, digital, whatever. It doesn't matter. Bitcoin's terrible. Oh, you're going to throw away all your money. Blah. It can be shut off. You know, some computer nerd can flip a switch and you lose all your money. And it's just a total lack of understanding. But I don't know that it is a total lack of understanding. I think it's more of a feigned ignorance. Oh, you know, I don't understand that. You know, oh, no, it's just a bad thing. And just belittles it without going into any details. Won't have an argument. Won't have a conversation with anybody that knows what they're talking about, because obviously he doesn't when it comes to that. He's just trying to sell courses. He's a Kevin O'Leary, just a shill. Just somebody that's paid by the establishment to create a narrative. He's bolstered up and given all this credibility and credentials that he really knows something. But when it comes down to it, he still serves the beast system. So that's your problem. you serve the beast system and you try and put people into that and tell them how that they survive in that beast system, when you just opt out of it. You can just say, you know what, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I don't care what you say Bitcoin's going to be worth. He said, oh, if you put $1 million of Bitcoin, it's going to go to zero. When he said that, if you'd done it, you'd have like 40 million now in fake money, casino chips. That's not what it's about, though. It's about having purchasing power and using it for assets and that you need. Oh, then he said, you know, it's like trading dirt. You know, it's like gravel in the driveway. And I'm thinking, okay, if it's like trading dirt, how much is that dirt in California worth? You know, for a little slice of land, or Hawaii. You know, that dirt can be pretty valuable. So again, he doesn't know how to use any good analogies because he doesn't understand the technology. He does not understand that it's code, it's math. Bro, we're going into a digital age. We're already there. If you want to get ushered into a digital vampire system, keep playing the game. Stay in the casino. They'll just change the scenery. It'll be fine. Just keep on playing, brother. Or you can just walk out and you can get sound money for the digital age that already exists. Bitcoin 2009, Litecoin 2011, DigiByte 2014, Dogecoin, I'm not sure. 14 maybe? 13? I'm not sure what it is. Doesn't matter. These networks have proven themselves. I don't even know why I waste my time on it, but you just realize that these false idols that they put in front of you, and that's all they are just nothing but totems of an old system. I mean, they are not looking out for your best interest. They're just looking to, you know, brush shoulders and be in the in crowd. The in crowd ain't where it's at. Get out of it. Opt out of it, because it hasn't served us. It's just screwed us, and that's all it's done. So get out of it. Quit playing the game. Quit looking for help from these people. They're not looking out for you. They're not. They just want your energy, your eyeballs. They want your money, you know, whatever it is. And it's not even that. They're paid shills. That's really what it is. You know, they're put up there on a pedestal to make it look like they really know something. They get airtime, and it's just all a fraud. I mean, when you realize all these news agencies, every one of them are just mockingbirds. That's all they are. Mockingbird. Look it up. Anyway, so yeah, opt out of this crap. It's just not even worth it. It's just not worth it. Get out while you can. I mean, all the signs are in front of us that everybody's going away from the dollar. Nations are going away from the dollar. It may take years for it to unwind, but you're going to lose purchasing power the whole time. It's going to be devalued and degraded and become worth less than it is today. The Federal Reserve note dollar. Do something with it. Get real goods. Invest in yourself. I mean, just use it, squeeze that energy out of that system, use it for something that's going to benefit you, something you need, something that's going to give you more freedom. Just don't let it sit there in that system. It's going away. I mean, the purchasing power of the dollar is going away. And it's terrible to think about it. You know, if you take 3 years ago to now, we've just been robbed. And it's not going to stop. They're just going to keep watering down the money because they're going to keep creating more of it. And they're going to spend it and give it to their buddies and spend it. And you're not going to get a piece of the action. And that's what it comes down to. People in charge, they make sure their buddies get a piece of the action first. And now it's getting pretty expensive to pay off all the buddies because there's so many of them on the grift. I mean, need a few billion every week to go to Ukraine. What are they hiding over there? I mean, is this blackmail money? What's going on? Because they're losing the war. Sorry, but they've already lost. It's a done deal. You got leaked documents, that show that. And what a joke. Everything's theater. Everything's a big joke. All right. What's not a joke? Westwood going to Oklahoma City. I'm going to go to that meetup. Happy hour live. October. See, I can't. I'm just not living in this time anymore. I've already disconnected. I've already exited the vampire calendar system. Next Friday, April 21st, live happy hour. Again, clintwestwood.net, click the big link at the top, 2023 events. Go to litecoinlisa.net, click the events link. You'll see all the details, how to get your ticket for happy hour, to be there live. Live, baby. It's going to be a good time. It's always fun live. I love it. Love it. I'll be having some drinks like I always do, getting a little rowdy. Bixweir's going to be there. Pebbleton Post is going to be there. Bitcoin Ben is going to be there. Johnny Litecoin's going to be there. I mean, there's a lot of people in the crypto community I know are going to be there. It's going to be good to meet everybody I haven't met. I mean, get there if you can. I'm driving 10 hours to get there because it's important. Get there next Friday, April 21st. And then the following day is the charity event to benefit Mame Crypto. And get to that. It's a worthwhile cause. I'll be having a few drinks there too. All right, I love you all. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. I really do. And just think about every day where you're putting your energy. And if you're feeding that vampire casino, if you're feeding that beast system, figure out how not to do that going forward. It's not an overnight thing. It's a slow process. It's taken me 30 years to, continually try to find ways to exit that casino and not be dependent upon it. I'm still not out of it. Until that rug pulls, and then it's like, okay, I'm good. But it's just not an easy thing. You just got to keep doing it, though, because you're taking back your energy. Don't let them steal it from you. Use it on something else. And your energy, if it's represented in Federal Reserve notes, they've already got you. It's like they've got the needle in you and they're just siphoning the blood out. And that's what the tool is, the Federal Reserve note. It's just that syringe that's just in you. Take it out. Put it somewhere else. Put that energy into something else. Litecoin. Sound money for the digital age. So freaking cheap right now. Absolutely ridiculous. And people will be like, well, how come the number doesn't go up? I know how Litecoin works. It's slow. It tests your patience. It's sideways. It's down. It's up. It's down. It's up, up, down, down, down. And it gives you so many opportunities. That's the way I look at it. So many opportunities to prepare. And then when it goes, it goes. And that's just it. It's holding that bubble under the pool water, holding it down. And when you let it go, it's out. Then it's gone. That's what it does. So, universe gives you an opportunity. Don't turn it down. Under $100 for a full Litecoin when there's only enough for 1/100th of a Litecoin for every person in the world. Be 100 times ahead of people by buying one Litecoin for less than $100. Say $100. $100 bill. Fake freaking Benjamin Franklin face on a $100 bill. Some places don't even take it anymore. Gas stations, won't take anything over 50. You can't even use it. Can't even use it sometimes. Get something you can use. Get sound money for the digital age. Whatever that may be. I know you can get one Litecoin for under $100. You can get 10,000 DigiByte for under $100. You can get, I don't know, like 0.00001 Bitcoin. Hey, trust yourself. Love y'all. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And yeah, just enjoy the sun before they cloud it up with chemtrails. Hope to see you in Oklahoma City. Love y'all. Trust yourselves.